The Nigerian Prize for Literature is one of the richest and the most prestigious literary prizes in the world, worth 100,000 US. You heard me right. The Prize for Literature was established in 2004 by NLNG. Today, the prize celebrates over 20 years of recognizing excellence in Nigerian literature. The prize has been awarded to over 19 Nigerian authors over the years. NLNG is proud to sponsor the prize and its sister prizes, the Prize for Science and now the Prize for Creative Arts, aligning with the vision of inspiring a sustainable future. The 2025 Grand Award night was held last Friday with Oyin Olugbile, author of Sanya, emerging as the winner of the Nigeria Prize for Literature. Joining us now on the show to discuss the 2025 Nigeria Prize for Literature is Dr. Sophia Horsfall, GM, External Relations and Sustainable Development, NLNG, and Oyin Olugbile, winner of the 2025 Nigeria Prize for Literature. Great to have both of you here.
Thank you.
And I know a little bit about you because you said you started writing at the age of 8, and I'm still saying you must publish those poems you wrote at the age of 8. So how does it feel? Does it feel like a dream, winning the Prize for Literature at this point in time?
Yes, it does feel like a dream, actually. It's still feeling like a dream. It's imagine contending with all of this, all very remarkable writers and well-accomplished writers, by the way, and excellent works of literature, and then you're declared winner out of all of them with your first book. So,
your first book?
Yes, my first published book.
You know they say third time is a charm, but for you, first time is a charm. First book.
Yes. So it feels like a dream. It still feels like a dream, and I think even for a very long time, it's still going to feel like a dream.
So I'll come to you. How do you describe the process of selecting a winner in the 2025 edition of NLNG?
Thank you so much, Rufai. And let me first of all start off by just sharing the condolences on the loss of your correspondent, Santa Chukwu.
Thank you.
May her soul rest in peace.
Amen.
But the adjudication process, especially for this year, was really riveting, rigorous in its entirety, and required the review of over 250, specifically 252 entries. It was a challenge, but also exciting for our advisory board and indeed the panel of judges. And what we found was that each and every work in and of its own right was outstanding, whether it was in full drawn characterization of the book or in the quality of storytelling. They were truly amazing, but it showed that, as we do each year, ensure that the core values of the Nigeria Prize for Literature are exemplified, that of originality, of excellence, of integrity, and really of inspiration. And we take so much pride that this year, the most competitive, I think, in the history of the Prize for Literature, the Nigerian Prize. And here we have emerged a wonderful piece of work by Oyin Olugbile.
Let me ask you a very interesting question. Did you ever think in your wildest dream that a first-time publisher will get the prize this year?
It's just astonishing. It's absolutely astonishing, and that's why it's excited the literary community. It's a superb book that, with the very rigorous adjudication, has emerged, and we're proud of her, and we're proud of what we do as Nigeria LNG with respect to the prizes.
Benga, over to you. Hello, Benga, can you hear me? Hello, Benga. Okay, so we'll just ask the next question. So how optimistic were you about winning? And what did you think made you stand out to become a winner?
Oh, was I optimistic? I was half and half optimistic, because I think I started to feel like I was a winner from the 11 long list. So when I saw my name, I saw the book, I saw Sonia on the 11 long list, I felt, okay, we can actually do this, right? And and when we got down to top 3, the optimism kind of it was half and half, because there was Nikki May there, there's Chigozie Obema there, and in my head I was thinking, okay, this can actually swing anyway. But then, yeah, so half and half optimistic. And what made the book stand out? I want to believe nothing extra special apart from the fact that I was probably talking about African mythology and written in prose fiction wrapped around fantasy, basically. So maybe I wouldn't know.
You know, I had not even read the book
Yes.
when I was talking about one of my favorite pieces being Amos Tutuola.
Yes.
And it's around that genre. I mean, so you can see the telepathy of some sort. I had not even read the book. I mean, so I'll come to you by asking, what's the Nigeria Prize for Literature like to the NLNG?
Well, thank you. The Nigeria Prize for us, it's more than just a literature prize. You know, for us, our vision in Nigeria LNG is more than energy. It's about impacting Nigeria. It's about excellence. It's about growth. It's about ensuring that this great country of ours is showcased to the global audience. And with this prize that we've been running, just as you've said, for over 20 years, we see it as our way of, elevating, promoting education, of literacy, of literary merit. And it is for that reason that we have the $100,000 US. Yes, you heard right. That really adds to the prestige of the prize and ensures that literary excellence as we know it is fully rewarded, recognized, and brought to a global audience to experience and enjoy.
So, your book is fantasy.
Yeah.
And do you think this is like the advent of fantasy books? Have they come to stay? Because I know there are a lot of people that write in that genre. Tommy writes in that genre. She's got a very good book out. And tell us a little bit about this, book and this genre. And $100,000 in your bank accounts at a tough time like this in the country. Will you pay your tithe first, like some people say, or will you do some charity? Well, let's talk about the book.
Let's talk about the book. Yes. Yeah. So fantasy is emerging as our new way of storytelling in Africa. And here's the reason. The reason is over time we've enjoyed global fantasy. We've enjoyed global fantasy in Marvel stories, in all of Disney and all of that. And we've come to accept them as good storytelling. And the thing is, where does Africa stand? Where's Africa's place in all of this, right? So when we have Tomi Adeyemi, where we have Oyin Olugbile coming to say, listen, we have our own stories as well, and they're exciting, and they are made for a global audience. I think then African storytelling or Nigerian storytelling will then be taken seriously. Right?
Tell me about the book.
Yes, so
a bit, just to excite me.
So here it is. I imagine the god Shango as a girl.
Wow. Dapper. So there's also a theme of women emancipation.
Yeah.
And women empowerment.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
That's good. I can't wait to read it. All right. So, what's NLNG's interest in funding the Literature Prize instead of other public priorities? I mean, that's another question.
Well, you can agree, Rufai, that there is a yawning gap in the support for the arts and literature in Nigeria. And we feel that the Nigeria Prize really helps to address that critical gap. It is there to really promote the works of Nigerians, not just Nigerians within Nigeria, but Nigerians in the diaspora. So irrespective of where they're located or even their publishing origins, we are giving a voice to that talent, enabling them to be recognized, showcased, and indeed rewarded. So we're proud to really be in that space. For us, it is not just charity or just even corporate social responsibility. It's about nation building, and that's why we're in this space.
Okay, before I bring in Mega, what are you going to do with 100K? You dodged that part. 100K. What are you going to do with it?
Are you sure you want to hear that on national TV?
Yes. Okay. So you're just laughing it off. It's fine. Mega, come in. You've got some questions to ask.
Okay. Okay. May I ask what inspires you? What inspired you in developing some of the characters in your project, including Sonia as a woman?
The inspiration is from a curious mind such as mine. And when you, at the time I was doing my research on this particular subject or this particular character or well-known Yoruba god, a lot of things just didn't add up for me. And one of the things I understand in terms of documentation or documenting African stories and the rest of that, you realize that there's a gap somewhere. There's usually a gap somewhere. There's always some kind of distortion in the narrative. So me reimagining that or imagining in the way that makes sense for me was how most of the characters were developed. Most importantly, Sonia, the character herself. And so writing the god Shango to be, or imagining the god Shango to be a woman, I'm not thinking, oh, let's just throw it out there, let's distort this gender, right? The idea for me was, I felt this is how this story is going to make sense for me and for so many people as well. And I'm actually happy that it's the acceptance, acceptance rather, is the expectation was what I was expecting, really.
So I get what you did.
Okay.
I saw through your mind. All you just did was you merged Shango and Oya together. You called it Sonia, right?
No.
Okay.
But I like that.
I thought that was what you did. So, but what next, for you after the prize? And you've not told what you're going to do with the money. And for you, Madam Horsfall, what impact do you envision of the prize will have in the next 5 years? But I get it. That's what you did. So you should go on. Oh yeah.
I kind of like that because there was a very good relationship between Oya and Sonia herself in the book. So yeah. Okay, yeah, maybe I should call you for the sequel. Maybe
fine.
You would
ready to work with you. Yeah. What next for you, and how are you going to spend this money?
Yeah. So what next for me is more work, right? I believe that there's that saying that the reward for hard work is more work. So there's more work to be done. There are more stories to be told. Africa needs to be put on the map as far as storytelling is concerned. And what am I going to do with the money? I'll spend it.
Okay, very good. So what impact do you envision for the prize over the next 5 years?
It will continue to wax strong. We want to see it as the premier platform for really recognizing African storytelling. You know that it's modeled after the Booker Prize, Nobel Prize, and therefore we just want it to be a reference point for people around the world that this platform is one that is showcasing prize-winning, award-winning literary arts and literary achievement from the Nigerian space.
Well, thank you so much for all you guys do. And thank you, and congratulations to you. Big congratulations.